what's up? Welcome back to my channel you all. Today in this video I'm going to be doing a Q&A round for you guys. Basically it's been a long time since I made one and I feel like it's time for like an update. I guess you guys would like to know what's happening in my life right now. I asked you guys to ask me some questions on my community tab and also on my story on Instagram, and I got some really interesting questions which I'm gonna answer, and all of these like new questions that I've not answered before a lot, and a lot of new people have joined the audience, so yeah, this is gonna be good for them as well, so they'll know a little bit about me. Before getting in, if you've not noticed yet, I got a haircut and my hair's like super short right now, so that's nice. They were like up until here earlier and now they've like made it shorter. Anyways, let's not make you guys wait any further. Let's get started with this Q&A. So I'm going to start off with some of the most common questions that have been asked both on my story as well as community tab. So many people have asked the same question, and that is, what do you want to become in life? What are your plans after college? What is your aim? Are you going to do UPSC? Are you going to do this? Are you going to do that? What is your dream job, etc.? So there are like so many questions which all mean the same thing. Well guys, very simple answer, I don't know yet. It's not certain. It's like I just went to college. Like I don't have any plans for what I'm going to do after 3 years. Like as for now, my only plan is to, you know, enjoy college life and study well in college. That's all I want. So many of you are asking, are you going to do UPSC? Like so many people made this like guess, and just because I'm going to like Delhi and just because I've taken history honors doesn't mean I'm gonna give the civil service examination, guys. Like it's a very common aim for like many people want to do this, so I'm guessing a lot of you think I want to do the same. Well, the truth is that I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I might do that as well, I might do something else, I have no idea. You know, I'm a very indecisive person, especially when it comes to like big decisions like this. I don't know yet. When the things will clear up, when the things will be certain, I'll let you guys know, okay? I told you guys which college and course I got into eventually when everything was finalized. So don't worry, whatever my profession, work, whatever I'm gonna do, I'll let you guys know, okay? You'll be the person to know, so relax. Okay. Next question, which is also very common. Do you have a boyfriend yet? Now that I'm 18, I was like, now that you're 18, don't you have one now? Like, is it compulsory? Is it like a rule that now that you're 18, you know, you're supposed to have one? No, it's not, and I don't have one, and there's a very simple reason for that, because I've not found anyone yet. That's simple. It's not like I'm like totally like opposed to the idea, you know, I'm not like rigid-minded about that. I'm like totally open-minded. If I do find someone, well, I don't mind actually, and at the same time I'm not like super crazy like desperate ki kisi ko bhi bana liya hawa mein. There's a simple reason that I've not found anyone yet. So yeah, there's that, and I actually honestly don't mind waiting at all, because you know, if God is making me wait, that person is probably worth the wait. So yeah, let things happen with their own time. Don't get too excited, because even if I do get one someday, I don't think I'm gonna tell you guys about it on YouTube, because I'm not the biggest fan of public displays of affection. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna tell you guys. I will tell you guys though, again, when things are certain. I always tell you guys things when they are 100% certain. If I know he's a keeper, I'll tell you guys. Next question, which is, which college and course are you going to? Now I already made a college and course review video, but I'm gonna tell you guys again. The college I'm gonna go to is Lady Shri Ram College for Women in Delhi University. And I also got one doubt. Someone was asking in one of my previous videos, I'm confused. Are you in Delhi University or are you in Lady Shri Ram College? Well, for those of you who don't know, let me tell you, LSR is a part of Delhi University. Delhi University is this big institution which has like so many colleges affiliated to it. There's LSR, there's Miranda House, SRCC, Hansraj, Hindu, Stephens. There are so many. So all of these colleges are part of Delhi University, and the one that I'm going to is LSR. So I hope that's clear now. And the course I'm doing is History Honours. History Honours is my core course, and I've also decided my other subjects now. So apart from that, I'm also studying Political Science as my general elective subject. And as the AECC subjects, I have English and EVS. So yeah, that's that. My 4 subjects are History, Political Science, English and Environmental Science. History being my main core subject. Now this is another related question to that. My question is related to History Honours. Is the course really interested and worth taking? Okay, well the thing is that I personally really love history. It's like my favorite subject. I was confused about 2 to 3 subjects. Like in LSR, for instance, I was getting into history honours as well as English honours, and like in the end I decided that I'm going to do history honours because that's the one that I like the most. So yeah, it's definitely worth taking. I all the professors that we have in college, they're all really good. I personally really like ancient history the most. LSR, the college that I'm going to, it's like history honors is one of its like most popular courses. Like if you want to do history honors, LSR is one of the best colleges in the country. So yeah, that kind of explains it. I love history honors. I'm loving the course I've chosen so far. So yeah, it's definitely worth taking. Okay, now my question is that I want to pursue my graduation in Delhi University. All of these are Delhi University questions. Let's just get over with all of these like in one flow. But due to the environment of DU, my parents won't let me go there. Any convincing tips for how did you convince your parents for Delhi University? Why do your parents need convincing for Delhi University? I mean, parents want to send their child there. Like, I did not have to convince my parents. Like, my mom was the one who actually introduced me. She was the one who told me that this college existed, and for so many years she's like really wanted me to go there. And my dad also, like, he was initially really inclined towards St. Stephen's, but then he gradually came to LSR as well. So I didn't have to convince my parents about Delhi University at all. And they say that due to the DU environment, they won't let me go there. Now I don't know what environment you mean here. Like, you mean the surroundings, the kind of people that are there, or you mean like the literal environment, the weather and all? Well, if you're talking about the former, then I don't see why your parents need convincing for that. Delhi University is known for such a good campus life, such a good environment, because there's like so much diversity there. There's like a reason why everyone after the 12th wants to go to DU, why like people from all around the country want to go to DU. There's a reason for that. There's a reason why there are crazy high cutoffs over there, because literally everybody wants to go there. And that's not because their studies are good, but because their environment, the people, your peers around you, the teachers, there's so many societies, your extracurricular activities, every talent you have a society for that. Not DU, it really encourages your overall personality development, and that's what it's known for. So if you're talking about that environment, I don't see why your parents need convincing for that. Just tell them about it. Just tell them to do a little research on DU and they're gonna let you go there. That's it. Another question which is also very, very common is, why did you choose Delhi University over the UK colleges that I got into? Now, for those of you who don't know, I actually applied to UK for undergraduate program again, and I got into 4 out of the 5 universities that I applied to. I got into 2 of my absolute favorites, University College London, which is UCL, and King's College London, which is KCL. Both of those are in London, and the other 2 I got into were Nottingham and Leeds, University of Leeds. And you guys are asking, why did I not go there and go to Delhi University instead? Okay, I'm just gonna come clean to you guys. I'm gonna be very, very honest here with you guys. I applied to UK in the first place because I was scared that I was not gonna get into DU. As simple as that. Because as you guys know, unfortunately, our education system is such that you need marks to get into these colleges. That's literally all you need, and the cutoffs are crazy high. Like, अगर आपको 95 से कम है तो फिर आप उम्मीद ही छोड़ दो कि आपका किसी अच्छे कॉलेज या कोर्स में होगा Delhi University, because cutoffs, there's like crazy competition over there. And at the end of the day, बाहर जो लोग जाते हैं पढ़ने के लिए, उनके 2 primary reasons होते हैं बाहर जाने के. या तो उनको बाहर का environment चाहिए, बाहर जो study abroad वाला experience है, either they want that, or they couldn't get into any top college in India. Like, there are some of my dad's friends whose kids go outside. That's because they couldn't get into these. Like, अगर आप in colleges में, if you get into DU किसी top college या किसी और top college in India itself, I don't think anybody would send their kid outside. So yeah, there are people like they literally know whose first choice they wanted to get into like these colleges, but they couldn't. तो उनको लगा कि किसी mediocre या किसी बीच के कॉलेज में पढ़ने से अच्छा है कि we send them outside, क्योंकि they're like rich, so they can send their kids outside. That's another problem. My dad is not super rich. Like, he could afford it, but it would have been quite a financial strain on us. So yeah, and I got into LSR. Like people want to go to LSR, and when they're not able to get in there, they decide कि चलो फिर बाहर ही चले जाते हैं. So that's the thing with it. So yeah, if I got into LSR, I'm not gonna go outside, as simple as that. And that, don't get me wrong, I know these colleges are higher up in the ranking, way higher up in the ranking, and they're super good as well. And I also really want to have that study abroad experience, so I might go there for my masters or for some like short courses or stuff outside. If you get into these colleges, in India itself, nobody in their right minds would go outside. Like, unless you really want that study abroad experience. Did you face any type of difficulty when you told your parents, or any taunt that you want to take humanities as you scored good marks in 10th? The thing is that I had 100% freedom to choose what I wanted. Like, my mom was initially, she said that, you know, 95% marks hai, you should take science, you know, thode options zyada khule rahenge. But when I told her that I don't want to do anything related to science, I don't want to become an engineer or doctor or whatever, so she was like, she knew, like, unko convince karna koi mushkil kaam nahi tha, because she, like, my parents are like very reasonable, very rational people. So, you know, if you give them a good reason, they're not going to force you to do anything. So my parents were like 100% supportive. उन्होंने बोला whatever you want, you decide. And I was pretty clear in my head as well, because maths and science, not my cup of tea. Especially science, I hate science, physics in particular. So yeah, it was pretty clear in my head that I want to do social science, and that is why I decided to do that. Alright, next question is related to BTS. Now, someone has asked, what is your, like, who is your bias? What is your bias? Who is your bias? Now, my bias is J-Hope from BTS, and I've answered this also a million times before. And why is Hope your bias? Well, simple reason, I just like his personality the most. Like, all of them have amazing personalities, but I'm just personally attracted to his the most. Like, it's like automatic, you know, whenever they're like in a group or something, I just can't help but look at him. My eyes automatically, they go towards him. So yeah, he's such an all-rounder, such an amazing rapper, such an amazing dancer. He sings as well, he writes and produces songs as well, such a well-rounded member, and such a sunny personality. Like, what more do you want? I just love him. Plus, he has such good stage presence. Like, he has the star quality, you know. And are you still into BTS as much as you were before? Very honest with you guys right now, no, I'm not as into BTS as I was, which is understandable, because like earlier I was like in this like early ARMY stage, you know. I recently became an ARMY and I was like obsessed with them at the time, but I'm not that, you know, new obsessive naive fangirl anymore. I am like, don't get me wrong, I still love them. If they have a concert in India, I will 1,000,000% go there without a doubt, and I still love them all a lot, but I'm not as into them as I was before. Despite of having an ARMY background, that is, your father is serving in ARMY and to the nation, why don't you choose to go to the ARMY? Just because my father is in the ARMY doesn't mean I have to go there as well unless I want to. I personally am not really attracted towards the profession a lot. It's a very restricting job. Like, I've seen my dad, there are so many restrictions on him, and I can't live with those restrictions. Plus, you know, आपका बहुत बाहर से, like, it is a very glamorous life, don't get me wrong, but you know, there are certain things that you have to do in the ARMY that I am not going to be good at. I won't talk about it, but there are something that I don't want to do in the ARMY, and it's a very restricting job, so it's not my thing, not at all. So yeah, how is your life going on? Are you enjoying history honors? How is your college life? I do wish classes were offline, like, of course, like, who doesn't want that? But I am still enjoying as much as I possibly can. The classes are good, the teachers are great, the classmates are so good. When are you going to go to college physically? Are you asking me as if like I am like the DU official, like the head or something, that I'm going to decide when DU is going to open? I am so desperate, I'm dying to go there. If it opens tomorrow, I'll shift to Delhi right now. So like I'm like waiting for it to open, but I have no idea. Nobody has an idea when it's going to open. And honestly, I don't see a reason why it's not opening yet. I honestly don't see a reason right now, and I'm telling you guys, this is an internal koi andar ka reason hai pakka, because you know, they're saying it's because of COVID, but ab mere ko nahi lagta ki it is because of COVID, because they've opened everywhere, you know. Colleges yahan pe in Pune, the colleges have opened. Delhi ke khud ke schools have opened, like, and colleges are not opening. Like, school में छोटे बच्चे जाते हैं, and like it must be hard for them to maintain social distancing. And in college, literally 18, 19, 20 के बच्चे जाते हैं, वो like little adults, they can maintain social distancing, but they're not getting to go to colleges. And DU in particular is not opening. ऐसे कर रहे हैं कि like DU is like the source, कि यहाँ पे अगर खोल दिया तो कोरोना फैल जाएगा. Like, are you serious? Like last year इतना बड़ा कुंभ मेला हुआ, and there were these Bengal elections. Movie theaters तक खुल रहे हैं, schools खुल रहे हैं, but colleges नहीं खुल रहे हैं. Like going to the movies is more important than the education. And मैं लिख के दे रही हूँ, this corona thing that they're saying, it doesn't apply anymore. It's not because of COVID. I'm telling you guys, कोई अंदर का इनका पक्का कोई reason होगा, which I have no idea about, of course. I am really pissed at them, and I feel even worse for the people who are in second year right now. वो पिछले साल से admission लेके they are sitting at home, and fourth semester is gonna start soon. So like उनकी like पूरी college life they're gonna spend at home. Like, I feel so bad for them. Like, this is once in a lifetime thing. Okay, how to speak English fluently? Any app for that? English fluently bolne ka, like, it's very simple. Like, why do you speak your mother tongue so well? Like, whatever you speak, let's say Hindi or Marathi, Bengali, Telugu, Tamil, whatever you speak, why do you speak that so fluently? Because you speak in that language all the time to your family, to your friends. Maybe you watch movies in that language, you read books in that language. You use that language all the time. That's why you're so fluent in it. Just do the same for English. Are marks important? Well, the sad reality, unfortunately, is that as long as you're in this country, marks are important. And I hate to say this, but you know, it's the harsh reality. It is the truth. Marks are important. Now, they are important only for immediate things, like, for example, the college that you're gonna get. That is gonna be based on the marks you get in 12th. For example, you want to take science in 11th grade, so your marks on 10th should be good for you to take science in 11th. So, in cheezon ke liye, marks are important as long as you're in this country, but your success in life is not really dependent on that. Just because, let's say, your marks were not that good in 10th doesn't mean you're going to be unsuccessful, you're going to be a failure or whatever. No, your success in life is not going to depend on that. But like the immediate stuff, like your college and stuff, are going to depend on it. So I would say try to get the best possible marks that you can. You know what they say, when in Rome, be a Roman. So as long as you're in this country, you can't help but follow the system. What do you think about your YouTube channel and its growth? Why do you think some channels grow faster than others? It's 100% luck. As simple as that. It used to bother me a lot initially when I just became a YouTuber. I was so enthusiastic about it. I was like really depressed when I didn't get subscribers, really depressed when I didn't get views, when I worked really hard on a video. And especially one thing that made me really sad was comparison. When I'm seeing other people who are making half as good videos as mine, there are people who like uploading once in a month and they're getting like so much more than I am. You know, I felt really bad, but I was like, oh, I'm past that stage now. Like, I don't feel bad about it anymore. Everybody has their own journey. I unfortunately am not that lucky. I think it depends on the YouTube algorithm. At the end of the day, it depends on your luck basically, if YouTube likes you or not. And I happen to lack in the luck department on YouTube. Which is the movie you hate the most? This is an interesting question. Everybody asks, what is your favorite movie? You know, this is a question, which is your, like, which is the movie you hate the most? I'd probably say Kabir Singh. And I know many people are gonna come at me because people love this movie for some reason. Why, I have no idea. This was so popular, this movie. First of all, the story is so average, like so below average, and that's not even the main thing. It is so problematic. Like, her scene, I can literally point out one problem. It's so toxic, so abusive, and that kind of relationship is romanticized in that movie. He's like so controlling. He's like obsessed with that girl. And like, there's this scene where he literally sees her once, and then he goes around in every class announcing that, you know, she's mine, stay away from her. And I don't know what were they expecting the people to react like, oh my god, that is so sweet, that is so cute, so romantic. I did not react like that. I was like, that is little assault. Like, if I went to a college, if it was my first day and somebody did that, I would be pissed at them for the rest of my life. So I hope people would actually get influenced by this and start doing it. And in fact, Shahid Kapoor, who played the role of the guy, he himself doesn't like it. He mentioned this in an interview. So imagine, you're just doing it for the sake of doing it. So I hope you don't like this movie. What is the difference between simple BA and BA honors? This is also a confusion many people have. Let me just clear it out in a second. There are two types of degrees that you can get, BA honors degree and BA program degree. Now the difference between these two is very simple. It's just a difference of one subject. In the honors degree, you study just one subject. You're gonna gain specialization in that one subject. And in BA program, you're gonna get two subjects, okay? So there's gonna be a combination of two subjects. For example, in history honors, you can have any one subject, like history honors, like political science honors, geography honors, economics honors, like that. And here you're gonna have a combination, like history plus economics, or English plus geography, something just an example like that. Now don't think that in the honors degree you just have to study one for whole 3 years. No, you're gonna have subjects apart from that as well. Like I have political science, English and EVS, and you're gonna get the same in BA program. So difference बस एक ही subject का है कि यहाँ पे आपका core subject एक है and यहाँ पे आपके core subjects दो हैं. It's just that. And also BA honors is considered a little difficult in comparison to the BA program because here you go very deep into the studies. Like if you're studying history honors, you're gonna like go deep into it. Like by the time these 3 years of your college get over, you're gonna be a master in that subject. Did you really want to stay in Delhi with your mom and brother, or did you want to stay there independently? I didn't want to stay there with my mom, not brother exactly, but I wanted my mom to go there, but my brother is also gonna come, of course, why wouldn't he? So yeah, I just didn't want to live alone because I don't think I'm gonna be like confident enough. Like I don't think I can take care of myself all by myself. My question is, why did you choose LSR? Like why wouldn't you choose LSR? Like LSR is literally #1. Like humanities ke liye LSR is like ultimate. Have you ever visited abroad? If yes, where? And if no, where would you like to visit? I have just visited 3 countries, not a lot: Singapore, Malaysia, and Maldives. Yeah, I would love to go to US sometime, New York City, and sometime I would also like to go to Paris, France. What's your skincare? My skincare is very simple. I have a little bit of texture skin, so all my products I like to have either like caffeinated products in it or vitamin C related products. You should do a little bit of research about your skin concerns and then find out what ingredients are good for your skin, and then try to find products which have that ingredient. What's your height and weight? My height is 5'2", which is very very short, I know, and my weight is 48, 49, I guess. It never exceeds 49. It's like my weight is always constant. It goes down sometimes, but it never goes up. I saw you in the video What's on My Phone, and then I saw a picture of Taylor Swift, and then you were showing your Spotify, and that time also I saw Wildest Dreams by her. So can you tell me if you're Swiftie or not? Yes, I mean it's obvious. I am Swiftie, and I have answered this question before, I guess. I love Taylor Swift. She is one of the most gorgeous, the most talented people I've ever seen. She was the one who introduced me to Western music in the first place. Do you regret taking humanities? No, not at all. I'm glad I took humanities. How do you edit your videos? Your montages are so good. Glad you like them because I really work hard on those. I just edit my whole video on iMovies, and then I take like little snippets from it and then compile it together and then put like this pink or purple frame around it so it looks like cute and aesthetic. And then I put music over it. Sometimes I also try to sync the video to the music. So that's how I make my montage. Favorite song at the moment? I really love Bijli Bijli by Hardy Sandhu. What's your phone? My phone is an iPhone 12. You can't see the logo because of the phone cover, but yeah, it is iPhone 12. Where do you get your clothes from? You got amazing dressing sense. Thank you. I'm so glad you like my dressing sense. The branded ones that I get are mostly from Organic, from H&M, and from Zara. And apart from that, I also do a lot of street shopping as well. So you can find some really good stuff if you dig in deep. So yeah, a lot of street shopping goes into my outfit as well. Don't you wear shorts, Kabhi? Well, I'm not really comfortable in wearing shorts. Like shorts look really amazing. Like I've seen other girls wear it, they look so good in those. And I'm not very confident. Like I wore it in Goa on the beach, but like aisa nahi hai ki like I'm going to the mall for like watching a movie or something and I'll wear shorts. Even though you should, because they look really nice and all, but for me personally, I am a little shy, a little uncomfortable. That's why I don't wear shorts a lot. How hard is it to get into NSR? And also, DU is taking entrance exam next year and I'm really scared. Well, LSR is difficult to get into. I'm not sure what its success rate is, like acceptance rate is, but it's very very low. It's a good thing that it's gonna have entrance exam next year. I really wish they had those this year as well, because I honestly feel like it's a little unfair, like entrance exam are like a really fair way of getting in. From where do you get the ideas of making basic drawings like Korean street and that tired woman? If you follow my Instagram, I make a lot of sketches and I post them on my stories a lot. So I just get them like randomly on Pinterest, like some ideas from Pinterest, some reference pictures from Pinterest and Instagram, just random places on the internet. But Pinterest is like ultimate. You can find a lot of stuff, and most of them are like from animes, like anime. Just type in anime aesthetic on Pinterest and you will find like a lot of cute reference pictures to draw. So yeah. How to convince your parents for a puppy? One thing you can do is take 100% responsibility of that pet. ऐसे नहीं है कि जब क्यूट लगे प्यारा से लगे बस उसको टॉय की तरह खेलने के लिए you are taking a pet. No, because having a pet, it requires a lot of responsibility, a lot of commitment. You have to feed him, you have to clean up his you know what I mean. And then you have to bathe him, you have to shower him, you have to brush his teeth, and then you have to, if they ever like fall sick, you have to take them to the vet. So it's a lot of work. So if you really want one, if you actually really want one, just tell them that you're gonna take 100% responsibility of taking him to work every day, feeding him, doing this and that. How do you make your room aesthetic? You can find a lot of aesthetic Pinterest rooms. Find, like, Pinterest is like ultimate. Like, I love that app. It's one of my favorites. Whatever you want, you can find tons of ideas on there. So, you got your first crush at what age? 9th, I guess. 8th or 9th, I guess. Yeah, 8th or 9th. I guess it was 9th. Have you taken part in any society? We did fill out this form for it, and I did fill up the Creative Writing Society, also Public Speaking Society, Elocution Society, and also Filming and Editing Society. Have you got any proposals yet? I have, actually. I didn't like any of them, and I could tell they didn't either. They just wanted a girlfriend, so they just asked me, because they were literally asking anyone. So they're like, let's ask her too, maybe she would say yes. So it was not like I was made like feel special that, oh my god, this person just wants to be with me. So yeah, I have gotten a few, but I said no to them all, like, because they didn't even know me. Like, they're saying we like you, and I'm like, you don't even know me, how can you like me? Like, are you serious? I answered a lot of questions, and this is probably gonna be like a super long video. That's why I'm gonna keep the outro real quick and short. Hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Plus, I make a lot of reels on Instagram, so you guys can check them out. They're all super relatable. I'm sure you guys will love them. So follow me on Instagram. I'll link it in the description box below. Subscribe if you're new to my channel. We're about to hit 60,000. So yeah, let's hit 60,000 this year, hopefully. And that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.